How many times have you ever thought to yourself, man, I wish I had a little bit more money? Or, hey, I wish I was living a little bit healthier? Or maybe even I was a little bit happier? Well, I can give you one way that you can achieve all three of these goals with one life-altering decision. Save yourself from marriage. First of all, my first point would be that you can stay single and save yourself a lot of money, have a lot more money for yourself. A 2002 study showed that the Chicago wedding service showed that the average cost of a wedding was $22,000, and that's before inflation. And that was also showing that the average cost of an engagement ring was $3,500. Not even to show that the average cost of the reception was $7,600 alone. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can think of a handful of things that I can spend $22,000 on, especially on things that I'm not going to eventually end up throwing away statistically. And that's just one example of why you should save yourself from marriage and stay single, and you'll have a lot more money for yourself. My second point, stay single and you can live healthier. Last year, the University of Minnesota did a study on a bunch of married people, and they came to realize that shortly after becoming married, everybody gained at least 5 pounds. That's 5 pounds of extra body fat that married people gain just because, one, they end up eating larger meals, and two, they end up eating larger meals, and two, they're less likely to skip meals because you have somebody else waiting on you. And not only do you have that person waiting on you, the reason for the larger meals is because you don't want your significant other to go hungry. You want to make sure that they're well fed. And that is my second reason why you should save yourself for marriage, and you can do that by staying single and living a little bit healthier. My third point would be that you can stay single and live a little bit happier. A lifelong study by the NSRC, the National Sexuality Resource Center, showed that people shortly after and just before they said their wedding vows were happier than they were later on down the road. And that is just statistically because divorce is on the rise. And that goes to show that single people were happier while they were single than when they were married. Yes, for the first couple months, you'll be in your honeymoon period. You will be happier. But once you end up being stuck with that person for the rest of your life, you're going to eventually break up with them, go through divorce, and that's going to make you less happy than when you started. So you should just stay single. And that third point of why you could stay single and stay a little bit happier. In conclusion, listening to these three examples on how you can save yourself from marriage, and one, stay single and have more money for yourself, two, stay single and live a little bit healthier, and three, stay single and live a little bit happier, are all ways that you can improve your life and save yourself from marriage.